we're off to Raleigh to see the Children's Museum and have a look around.
Yes.
And we also have our friend's son, Hastings.
Hi.
How do you say it? Is it Raleigh or Raleigh or how do you say? Is it Raleigh?
It's Raleigh.
Raleigh, not Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Not really.
No, it's Raleigh.
What about Raleigh?
No.
What about really?
Just call it Raleigh.
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 Rarely.
No, Raleigh.
Rarely.
No,
Wowie.
it's Raleigh.
That's how you say it.
We are now in Raleigh.
Yay.
Now we are in Raleigh.
Rarely.
Right place we want. The Marbles Museum.
Here we
Here
are.
we are. It's like the best museum in North Carolina.
I don't know what this is. It looks like it might be a prawn. Look.
On to the ride.
Move one of the prawns forward. Yeah. That is Hastings' opening gambit. That one Go all the way out here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but a pawn can take all the Another one over there. No, you can't jump. Yep, that's it.
Chris, how did it go?
Yes, he won. I think I did quite well, actually, considering I'm 30 years older. We should put all the pieces back. That's the funnest part. So a kids' museum is like a giant...
I think it's a playground.
Yes.
It's an educational playground.
It is educational. There's a stage here where they can dress up and act. The show must go on.
Welcome to the wedding show. Okay.
Got jets.
It's not show. What?
This is Courtney Love.
Oi, oi, oi. I killed her, okay?
Who did you kill?
Courtney Love.
There are lots of children playing with the exhibits, which is probably what kids want to do in museums, isn't it?
Yes.
That and this is like distilled messing around. There's a money place, a pizzeria. They have this machine. This money place is teaching about financial responsibility.
Oh, you have to cook it.
Put it right on there. Yeah, this is actually about more than just running around, because they teach you about the principles of making a profit, and they also, which is very important in the United States, teach about good customer service and the tipping system. This is about loan applications, and they have tools. This is a real saw. I'm surprised that they're allowed to put this out. And this is where kids learn about energy conservation. So that was Marbles Children's Museum. Your sticker you put on the sticker statue. And they have a sandcastle in the middle of the park. We're drawing Minecraft. I think Minecraft's very popular.
Here's a really long finger.
So I am going to try grits. I don't know what it is. It's something in the south. People eat it for breakfast. There was a film called My Cousin Vinny, and Joe Pesci describes it. That is,
What is it?
that is it's like porridge. I think it's like porridge. I was just going to have a look. So this is a sort of cobbled area that has lots of restaurants and a pub and other things. These are the offices, nay, the world headquarters of Red Hat. They make Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and they also look after Fedora. It's an enterprise Linux distribution, and it's the first one that I used, and even though lots of people like Ubuntu, I think this one's better. I prefer the package management system. You like it, don't you? Yes. And see, it has broad appeal for young and old. They're a fantastic company, and please, you know, contact me and I'll and give me a job. But no, they're really good. I really like Red Hat, and they're here. Red Hat were pioneers in Linux distribution. They weren't the first, but I think they were the first one that could show that you could make a lot of money through free and open source software, and that was very important. Also, the package format for Red Hat is RPM, and it's better than Debian packages in my opinion. This is next door to Red Hat. I imagine this is where a lot of employees go to lunch. These are the offices. This is the world headquarters, isn't it? Yep. This is the world headquarters of Red Hat Linux. And they've got a sign on the wall, and they have art in red. They even have red sweets. Look, and they have the word Red Hat written on them. What's it like working for Red Hat? Is it good? I'm not a fan of Ubuntu. Sorry, Ubuntu. But because we're looking for somewhere to live in the United States. Is Raleigh a good place to live?
Raleigh is a good place to raise a family in, and school-wise, yes, it is one of the places that you get a lot of people that comes to move to the Raleigh, North Carolina area. So yeah.
Raleigh is a, is it how do you pronounce it? Is it Raleigh or?
Raleigh.
Raleigh. No, Raleigh. Yes. Well, however it's pronounced, it's a good place to live, a good place to raise kids, and it's also got the best Linux distro in the world. It's quite noisy around here. There's Red Hat employees. Do you work for Red Hat, you guys?
Yes, we do.
Fantastic. Is it a good place to work?
It's fabulous. We love it.
Okay, I'll apply. See ya. Parking is only $1 an hour, but more importantly...
in America, Star Wars 7's coming out.
Only in America. This is the state capital, that's with an O, not an A, of North Carolina. I think the Carolinas should... I think the Carolinas should reunite, partly because they're both called Carolina, and the other reason is because they'll have to print new flags. They have a fountain. There are 3 presidents from here. I must say, having a look around here, this is actually quite a nice city. It's very good.
Hi.
We've popped into the museum to buy some postcards, and they've got this sort of wolf in a ruff. That's very odd. What a reproduction bar. I'm a bit bored, but Hastings isn't. As always, children get to press all the buttons and do all the interesting things. Do you pick?
I saw it getting squished.
Now, even though they use cents here, 1 cent is still called a penny. I like this. That was the museum. Right, so as we head back, I thought we'd have a look at the north of the city. There's quite a lot of trees again.
We just saw fuel for $2.18. Yay, Raleigh.
Where is it then?
It's just down there. Hey, navigator, where are we?
South Carolina.
That's not true. I think the GPS is broken. We'll go back to using the Dodge. There's some houses. Right.
It's a...
I'm playing the drums.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
To anyone who was ever into Guitar Hero, this is basically what you were doing. This is meant to be educational. So we're leaving Target and going back after spending the day in Raleigh, or Raleigh. You're like a tiny zombie that hasn't gone off yet.
This is a residential area of Raleigh, which also kind of looks like a forest. But see there is a house.
North Carolina, the whole place is a forest.
Yes.
You heard it from Hastings.
Yes, it did.
It's looking at it.
Yes, it's